fancy.
Ooh.
I'd rather do the original version, but that doesn't play well with recording, like at all.
That's the only one I've played. I didn't even know there was a remaster or a remake like this.
There were several, actually.
Oh, man, I'm really out of the loop.
So, there was Myst, the original version.
Yeah.
There was a 32 color Myst version that was released.
I fell into the fissure, but the book would not be destroyed as I had planned. It continued falling into that starry expanse of which I had only a fleeting glimpse. I've tried to speculate where it might have landed, but I must admit that such conjecture is futile. Still, questions about whose hands might one day hold my Myst book are unsettling to me. I know my apprehensions might never be allayed, and so I close, realizing that perhaps the ending has not yet been written.
Did you notice that the QA team on there was bigger than the people that actually make the game? So there was a 32 color Myst release. There was Myst Masterpiece Edition.
Which I own that.
Then there was realMyst.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was realMyst Masterpiece Edition, which is the version we're playing right now.
Yeah, that's the one we got going.
Which, realMyst looks kind of garbo. realMyst Masterpiece Edition makes it look a little bit better.
Looks real garbo.
It does. It has really bad textures and such.
I think we're too old to be saying words like garbo.
I say it every day of my life.
You live it, baby.
Alright, so we're going to go with Classic Myst. The thing about realMyst is that it lets you free roam.
Yeah.
But they can make finding certain puzzles harder, so...
Oh.
Okay. Like, you look at this, it doesn't look too bad for its age.
No, and I'm going to say that I've always thought that Myst does look good.
Mm-hmm.
Even now, Myst looks good.
Like, we can also free look if I hold the right mouse button.
That's nice. Ah, yeah. It's real good being back on this island again. I've never understood this part.
Alright.
I've understood the water turbulent pool. I made that work.
40, 47, 67. Alright, well, it's already on the water turbulent pool, so...
Well, then, I guess that part was kind of easy. Maybe I did understand this. Maybe I just don't think I understand it. Because I was little when I played it.
Mm-hmm.
You click that and you get, like, a map of the island, right?
Yep.
Does that do anything for us?
Nope.
Does this room do anything at all?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
And there's also 47 for marker switch diagram. I was not clicking that.
But it worked out, so...
See that?
Yeah, it's the marker switch.
That's a marker switch.
We gotta flip all of them, right?
Well, there's something else we need to do. But yes, we do need to end up flipping them. But the thing is, if you click it again while it's beeping quick like that...
Yeah?
See, did that work? No, it didn't. Will it not let me? Because it's... No, it won't. Okay, I guess it must be for the other thing.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind, and we'll come back to that.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I've talked about... I don't know if we talked about this on the channel. We may have just talked about this off the channel, just, for whatever. But, I was watching Brutal Moose, the YouTuber, right?
Oh, yes, I think I know the video you're going to talk about.
Bad Milk?
No, I thought you were going to talk about Pissed.
Haha, no, Pissed is great. No, he's talking about... He did a video about this game called Bad Milk, right? Which is a very odd, like, just click stuff kind of game, right?
Catherine, I've left for you a message of utmost importance in our four-chamber beside the dock. Enter the number of marker switches on this island into the emitter to retrieve the message. Yours, Atris. So we need to figure out how many marker switches there are on the island.
Well, we flipped 3.
We have seen 3.
But anyway.
Bad Milk.
Yeah, so he's doing this game called Bad Milk, which is this game where you just click stuff and things happen. I don't know have you seen the video, Levi?
No.
Okay.
I was hoping you'd be able to talk about John Goodman.
We will get to that. But anyway, that's one that I recommend that you watch. And viewers, I recommend you watch it too. Brutal Moose, you're welcome for the 2 extra viewers.
Enjoy that shout out.
Yeah. But anyway.
There it is. No, there it is.
5. We're at 5 now. Mm-hmm. The point is that the game Bad Milk
where is it?
Presents itself as they claim that it is. There's one to your right.
Bullshit. There's supposed to be a butterfly flying by at this point.
Is that important?
No, but it was a thing in the original Myst.
Well, there's some butterflies off there in the distance.
Oh, okay. Well,
6, 7.
One over there that we can't reach.
Okay, so Bad Milk bills itself as the latest entry in the Wander and Wonder genre. Okay?
Because they were trying to figure out what the hell to call these games.
And that's really not a terrible term to use, because that is really what you do in Myst. You wander around and you wonder what the hell this stuff does.
Inventory-free first-person adventure game.
Yeah. But nobody else ever used that terminology. They made it up. Mm-hmm. Which it's too bad that it was made up for a game as crap as Bad Milk, because Bad Milk is a very bad game. But,
yeah,
because it really fits.
There were a ton of Myst clones, but the thing is, I can't remember any of them because they were so bad no one ever wants to talk about them.
There was one that I played when I was young that... Oh, wow, I really feel like I'm rehashing some stuff we may have already talked about, because I've had this conversation too. Mm-hmm. But there was one that my grandparents bought from Menards, because... I know I've said this before, because then you said the line, that's where you get all your good games.
Mm-hmm.
Right? But anyway, it was called Dark Side of the Moon. And I feel like Dark Side of the Moon might actually be decent, but I was really bad at it because I was 10.
Alright.
Anyway, so you entered the number into the thing.
Yep.
The 8, which, I don't think I've ever done this puzzle. It's like the first puzzle, and I never did it because I just didn't want to figure out how many there were.
Let's hold that conversation for later because we got some FMV.
Most of my books have been destroyed. Catherine is one of our sons. I suspect Agamemnon, but I shouldn't leap to conclusions. I'll find him and Cirrus as well. Oh, I should have known better than to have left my library unchecked for so long. Well, I've removed the remaining undamaged books from the library and placed them in their places of protection. You shouldn't have to use the books until I return, but if you've forgotten the access keys, remember the tower rotation. Oh, and don't worry, Catherine. Everything will be fine. I'll see you shortly. Oh, and erase this message after you've viewed it, just to be safe.
Is that Atris?
That is Atris.
Okay.
That is also one of the creators of the game. I believe that is Robin Miller?
I couldn't really hear what he said. I heard something about his books, which explains why the books in the library are all burnt.
Which we'll see in a minute, because we haven't actually gone to the library yet.
Yes.
But he's talking about how his library is destroyed, and he suspects a character's named Cirrus and Aknar.
Okay.
And
I knew about Cirrus. I knew he was the bad guy.
He's urging someone named Catherine in order to examine his other books that survived, and if we've forgotten the access code, we need to remember the tower rotation. So we need to figure out what's to do with the tower rotation. He also talked about deleting the message, which... There we go.
Did that really delete the message?
Clicking on it while it's beeping deletes the message.
Huh.
And the first time I played this game, I got stuck because I accidentally double-clicked it and deleted the message before hearing it.
Okay, to be fair, I've actually gotten a decent distance in this game. Never seen that message before. So... yeah, I just went through and clicked shit without listening to him. I'm assuming that I got pretty far. I did some of the puzzles, and I'm assuming that if I had played any further, that I would have been completely stuck because I didn't know what he was talking about. Mm-hmm. Anyway, so you've got...
so we got this red book.
The red book. I remember the red book. with the broken Teletubby screen in it.
It just gives us a red static.
But we've got a red page to put in the red book.
We're now holding. So I guess I kind of like when I said this was inventory free. You can hold one item.
The red page. You put it in the red book. Right? And you get...
Why? Bring me a red page. I can't see it. Need a red page, you must. I beg of bring. Shh. I am serious. Give it up. There's one thing I'm going to rescue.
That went on for a while, but
That was serious.
That was serious,
They
yeah.
ramble on. They like to hear themselves talk.
well, what was he talking about?
He was saying that he was trapped in there and needs a red page.
I did hear him say, "Bring me the red page," which I thought we did that.
We need to bring him more red pages.
Okay.
And I was mistaken. That's Robert Miller playing Sirius. Rand Miller is the one that plays Atras, and he also plays this other character in the Blue Book.
Serious? Are you? See you. Nah. Help me. Bring me blue pages. Never and ever. Pages. I must have the blue page. Bring them to me.
He didn't have anything of consequence to say besides bring me the blue pages.
Yep, that's pretty much going to be the message every single time we bring any of them. Their pages is bring me more. I want to leave.
You're welcome, guys.
But that was Aknor, and he was also played by Rand Miller.
Are those the only 3 characters that you see on screen like that?
Yes.
Okay. I know that others are obviously mentioned, but...
So here's a tower
rotation, yeah.
So we can spin it around, and it gets stuck on certain spots.
Yeah, where places where you want to look. The gears, the rocket ship,
The gears, the ship,
the boat, and...
the boat and the tree.
Yeah, that's what that was, the tree.
But we don't actually want to go to the gears. We want to click on that painting,
Okay.
which opens up a secret passage back here.
Yeah.
It also locks the door behind you for some reason.
Yeah, I've never really understood that, but whatever.
So we're just going to go through this hallway made of wood.
Uh-huh. Get in the elevator.
Love me. Thank you.
And then... going up. Right.
Yep. Going up, going on up. And like, there's certain small details, like there's a part in the original release where it stops and starts going sideways and then goes up again. So we can climb up this ladder. And it's not really letting me see past there. But it's supposed to be pointing towards the gears.
Well,
It might be night. That's no wait.
No, I don't think you turned it to face towards anything.
No, I did look closely. There's a texture error.
Oh, good. So the game's broken.
Yeah, Myst has fought me since I started this channel on recording it, because that's why I'm doing these videos, to replace the other ones that I never finished. Because whenever you face something, you get one of these to unlock, so that way you figure out whatever code you need.
240221.
Alright, 240, 22.
Oh yeah, back when you had to take physical notes. That's an experience unlike anything else.
On your phone.
Look, okay. The point is,
honestly, I feel like more games could have puzzles like these if they had a notebook just readily available in the game easily. Like, I'm sure you could just open up Notepad a lot of times, but if you have a full screen, then it does that thing where it changes the resolution weird,
and it gets all fucked. Yeah, it gets all fucked up,
and it's just too much of a hassle.
Yeah, I know that certain games, when I minimize them and I pull them back up, they just stop working.
I do appreciate the fact that more developers are going with borderless windowed full screen.
Yeah, so you can actually tab out.
Wait, where am I going? I need to figure out all the other ones. Well, do you want to go? Nah, let's do this. Let's go ahead and get all this stuff first. Alright, that's the... Yeah, I guess we should call them ship and rocket since they're both be called ships.
Yeah. Here's what I suggest. I suggest that we be right back after we've gotten all these numbers, because all we're going to be doing is running back and forth like this.
It's part of the experience.
And I mean, that's up to you.
Okay, we got all of our stuff. Did it.
Now we get to see him whip his head around. He's gonna do it. He's gonna do it. Why? Why does the camera do that?
I don't know. realMyst is weird.
Whipping his head around like he's fucking Jaden Smith. Wait, Willow Smith. Remember that?
Yep.
I fucked it up already, so it doesn't matter. Had a dream the other night I was Will Smith. That was pretty cool.
Like, I appreciate the transitions, but it makes it so slow. Like, without I was clicking, I would have been out of there within like a second.
Yeah. I noticed that you did not go into the fireplace.
Because that's for later.
Yeah, the fireplace has always been a very confusing puzzle for me.
Because it's the end of the game.
I fucking hate the fireplace.
Alright, so we got this thing over here. Did you know about it?
Yes. Yeah.
It's a circuit breaker.
Yeah, and I know that you've got to do that to get the rocket ship working.
No, you don't.
What?
It's for if you screw up the puzzle to the rocket ship.
Oh.
I want to do it. I will save it for later because I really need to save that age for later for a very specific reason.
Okay. Wait a minute. Oh, this is another time travel game, isn't it?
No.
How did we go from Chrono Trigger to Myst with 2 time travel games in a row?
Well, you remember that answer that was 240 and then 221?
Yeah.
The minute hand isn't even in the right place.
Yeah.
Look, it's like 1236.
It's fine. 240 and then
240, we hit that button.
Okay.
It doesn't have the weird frozen water originalness. And like, I will give it that. It has much better water effects. Let's see.
You know this. You know what this game looks like, real quick.
What?
This game kind of looks like a program you would run to like show off the power of your graphics card.
Yeah.
I don't remember what those are called, but
see.
You know what I'm talking
let
about.
me back there. I've activated free roam, which you can do sometimes.
Yeah.
And,
You're trying to get around to the inside of the tower?
Yeah, because there's a thing that... There we go. Let's see, is it back here? No, it's not. It's not until you actually finish the game. But you can find CDs of previous Cyan games, and it'll make it look like those games.
Well, that's weird.
It is. Alright, back to Classic Myst.
Anyway. Yeah. 221. Okay.
Okay. So
Are we about to go into our first puzzle zone?
It's... Yeah, we're already at our first real big puzzle. Okay. That changes the bottom 2. This changes the top 2. It's really goddamn dark, but you'll notice that there's a weight falling down back here.
Yes.
Let's see.
Do you only have a certain number of moves to do this?
Yes, we can reset it if we want. But it's when the weight gets all the way to the bottom that there's a problem.
Okay.
Oh, right, I remember now. And because part of the puzzle is that if you flick and then hold, it moves just the center one.
Okay.
But we don't need to because we got 221.
Nice.
And that gear opens up. But that doesn't actually do anything here. Because it moves the big gear as well.
Ooh. You know what? I've never done that puzzle, and I've never seen those big gears move. I've always wondered about those big gears. This is one of the questions from my childhood answered now.
Yep, look, it's open.
Oh, wait. Maybe I have done the big gear then. Wait. Where does this take you?
I believe this takes you to the mechanical age.
Oh, wait. I have done the big gear. Maybe.
Does this look familiar to you at all?
I don't know. Get in there and do it, and let's find out.
We in there. Ooh.
Oh, that's the cursor.
Yeah.
Oh, you mentioned earlier, look at that cursor. I was like, I don't see a cursor.
It's Artus falling through the infinity of space. Well, I know what it is, but it's a Riven spoiler.
Oh, God, okay.
Yeah, you know Riven, the sequel to Myst.
Riven, the sequel to Myst, yes. Riven, the sequel to Myst. It's a full title. You know what? Okay, here's the thing. I have been here. It was a very long time ago. My grandpa had this game, and he had... Oh, this looks very familiar. Yeah. He had the strategy guide, okay? And I followed the strategy guide to get here. God, I remember this room very well. That's Napoleon. Okay.
But with Sirius's face.
That's what I was going to say.
So, whenever we go to any age, you'll notice that Sirius and Agnar usually have a room to themselves.
Yeah.
And so we found Sirius's room.
Okay, so
where is...
I got to this point...
There it is.
I got to this point by following the strategy guide. But then, for some reason, even by following the strategy guide, I could not figure this area out. And I was just totally stuck. So I gave up.
So we have...
I was little. Alright, go ahead.
So we have models of the spaceship and the wooden ship.
Okay.
Which, if you pay attention to your surroundings, you notice that there is a plot line for the order in which they went into the ages.
Yeah, I've
And there's a ton of backstory in the library.
I'm gonna say that I played this game a few years ago, and I did complete 2 of the ages. And I could tell that they were supposed to be done in a specific order.
Where is... No, come on. Could have sworn it was right there.
What are you looking for?
Where? There it is.
Secret passage.
But with gold and a red page.
Leave that gold behind. We don't need that.
And wine.
We don't need all that crap. We got the red... Uh-oh. Sirius locked us in.
It's okay.
Oh, thank God we have the key. Which is the red page. Okay. Wait. Go back to the painting. The painting.
Which one?
The one that you just briefly looked at. That. Is that one of the ages?
It might be the... Let's see. I believe it's called the Celtic Age, before it got all ruined.
There is one age that I remember very well doing it and completing the puzzles and feeling like a real big smart guy. And I'll call it out when we get to it.
So here's Agnar's room.
Agnar, he's a creepy dude. He's got a lot of the same mace. Is it a snake?
Yeah, it was a snake. I don't know if it's real or not. And that curtain is very strangely closed. Some kind of ape creature up there. Here we are.
Don't talk about Sirius that way.
Fortress Rotation Simulator.
2018. Fortress Rotation Simulator 97 or whatever the year was. What the hell did you just do? You simulated the rotation of the fortress, yes, but...
Let's see. How would you describe that sound that it just made?
Like a click.
A click? Alright, we'll call it a click.
Like a snappy click. I don't know.
Because we need some kind of terminology for these sounds.
Okay, hang on. We'll hear the next one then. That was definitely a boop.
Alright, north is boop. Damn it! I'll have to wait for the Fortress Rotation Simulator to fire up again.
Every time I tab out, it's got to reboot. Alright.
Alright. Well, at least auto-saved.
That was a
That's hard to write down, so I'm going to put it down as a chirp.
Okay.
And the south one.
That's a clonk.
Alright.
See
So east is click, north is boop, west is chirp, south is clonk. Alright, remember that.
That's like a fucking Rorschach test. How would you describe this sound? Oh, it's definitely a clonk. And then they find out that I got like schizophrenia or something.
So, friggin' Agnar's secret room is much less well hidden.
I like how they both have secret rooms. He's got a fucking spooky electric cage in it.
Bad times going on in here.
Good times going on over here. What is that, a blue page?
Yep, blue page, but we can only carry one page at a time, which is dumb.
So where did the red page go back to where it was?
Yep.
Okay.
And it seems like another monkey creature is
Was
in
he
here.
chopping up the monkey creatures in here? Yes, he was. Okay.
Seems that way.
Why did he hate those monkey creatures so much? Or, why did he like those monkey creatures so much that he decided to chop them all up? What's that button do? Press it. Secret passage.
Damn it. There we go. That's a real simple one. We just needed to
Turn it till it lit up.
so that both of the holes are matching.
I got matching holes.
I'm happy for you.
I got one on each side of my head. It's my ear holes.
Well, it opened up the elevator.
I also call them my sex holes. So where's the elevator take us? Up.
Up. And not much up here. But there's more stuff up there.
Can't fucking see it. A little dark.
So we hit the elevator button and then ran out real quick.
Huh. Ooh. Look at you.
Alright, so
That was the clonk.
that was a clock. So the tower is facing south right now.
Yeah. That was the click.
That was a click, so we're east. So let's head down. I could just add so much more time because you just have to wait for them to actually move forward.
Yeah, but it looks nice.
Alright, headed up this fucking PS2 architecture.
Yeah, it's like a Devil May Cry area.
Alright, a circle over spikes and a half circle.
Okay.
I've got this telescope right here. Doesn't seem to be pointing towards anything yet. I might go that way, thank you.
Are there only the 2 floors of this area? There's no like
Yes.
basement zone?
Well, we saw the basement and we lowered the
Oh,
stairway.
yeah, okay, never mind. There is a basement zone. Okay. Which opened to the elevator. Right, okay.
That was the click again, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
We're looking for a boop.
Okay, yeah. Like
There it
that.
is. Perfect. There's no real visual indicator here, which is why you need the sounds.
Yeah. See anything yet?
No.
No.
Which is weird. I was expecting something to be here.
How mysterious. What if it's another texture error?
Could be. Because if you remember, we're facing the opposite direction we were before.
Yeah.
So Sirius's room and his telescope is pointing towards where Agnar's room would have been facing. Alright. C open down and up and down around a rectangle.
Okay. Wow. And then also we had the spikes in the circle and then the half circle.
Circle over spikes and then the half circle. The symbols actually make a lot more sense if you know what they're trying to represent.
Okay.
Alright, I guess all that's left is west for the chirp.
You mean the bree? I think that's how I made that sound.
Pretty much.
That's the boop.
You gotta go a little bit further.
That's it. Bree? Yeah, there it is.
So really this age only has 2 actual puzzles that aren't involved with exploration. Just figuring out the noises correspond to cardinal directions.
Mm-hmm.
There it is.
That's a Skulton.
Yep.
That's bad.
And you notice that it seemed to be on a pirate ship?
Yes.
Alright, there's no island over there. But yeah, figuring out what the sounds mean and figuring out how to get on top of the elevator.
Oh, okay.
Well, I guess also spinning around the elevator so you can access it. Alright, we want to point it back south because we're ready to leave. There's a clunk.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh, okay.
Alright. Now we want to make it see like the elevator we opened up.
Mm-hmm.
We want up and down by a rectangle like the elevator we actually took and the buttons we pressed on it.
Uh-huh.
And we want the circle above the spikes or above the up arrows showing that we went on top of the elevator.
Uh-huh.
And then the half circle like the gear we ended up opening up.
Wow, really? That's what that all represents. That's
Yep.
fascinating. Okay.
And here we have another linking book back to the Island of Mist. Ooh.
Phew. Well, all right.
Which brings us back to the library.
He returned. He wouldn't return.
Can you go back there?
Ages to rescue me.
To the mechanical age?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm Akinar. My brother, I beg you. To be complete. Always blue pages. Listen to him. Now listen to my brother. An egotistical fool and a liar. Bring me the blue pages. The red ones. Don't bring the red ones. I implore you. I've been wrongfully imprisoned. You must. I will have my retribution. Please bring me the blue pages. Pages, please.
Okay, the reason I ask if you can go back to the mechanical age is because you took the blue one from that age. But
Because
you left the red one back there.
because you can only carry one page at a time.
Right.
All right, and something I didn't point out. These things only light up when you get the marker switches, which is why this is only now being lit up.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
So I want to leave the decision to you. Do you want me to go back and get both pages every single time? Or do you want to just go with Agnar, since we only need to complete one of them?
That's what I was wondering, and that's what I was going to ask. And so I guess now it is going to be a little more ambiguous, which is my question was then, does the game make you choose between siding with Cirrus or siding with Akanar?
It naturally flows that way because you have to go through it twice every single time.
Yeah.
It's easier since the puzzle's already solved the second time through, but do you want me to go through again or not?
Yeah, we should.
Okay.
Is this the type of game that has multiple endings?
It has 3 bad endings and a good ending.
Okay. Not knowing anything else, I would make the assumption that it... Just what I know of Myst right now, and then the little bit that I know outside of that, would be... a bad ending would be siding with Akanar, a bad ending would be siding with Cirrus, a bad ending would be siding with neither of them, and then a good ending would be siding with Atris. That's what I'm guessing.
Something like that.
Yeah.
But I'll explain when we get to it. Also, like I said before, these are replacing other videos I tried to do early on. They were post-commentary and took a long time to make. And one of the little things I did, it'd be a funny joke if played a William Tell Overture for these parts while it's all sped up, and it'd be pretty nice. That's pretty old and should be in public domain. Copyright strikes.
Yeah, you got that copyright strikes. How many people watch their video?
Those videos, almost none.
Yeah. Oh, we got up to like 15 viewers on some of our videos now. That Happy Tree Friends video's got almost 100.
From people looking for a different video.
From people accidentally finding our video, and yeah.
Return. Thank you for bringing the red thing. You must continue. My name is Cirrus. I beg you to find the remaining red pages. You must release me from this book which has become. Bring. I need more red pages, please. Beg. Don't waste time. Look. Don't touch. Brother. My brother is guilty. And I wrongfully imprisoned. Bring the red page.